Hi, my name is Dan Ripa, and today I got your posture prescription. Okay, so the number one thing that people tend to have issues with whenever they start an exercise routine is their shoulder or their neck. And a lot of times it's coming from a weak rotator cuff or just the fact that all these muscles that internally rotate the arm are a little bit more dominant, a little stronger. People tend to do push-ups at home, they exercise, they work weights that are in front of their body, and they get these muscles real tight. Now, unfortunately, at the same time, they'll go and they'll sit at work like this at the computer, or they'll drive their car like this, or they'll be on their phone like this. So we're perpetually tight here in the chest. Now that, when we're perpetually tight here in the chest, that back posture, we get real tight here, and these muscles back here get overstretched. They get overstretched, and then they try to knot up to fight back against that tension. But so what do? We go get a massage, or we stretch it out, we let that just loosen back up, and then we exacerbate this imbalance of that scapular protraction or retraction. So in order to strengthen the shoulder joint and build better balance, we're gonna work these external rotator muscles and these muscles that help pull the scapula back in order to have a balanced shoulder. At the same time, it's gonna alleviate these tight muscles, will allow them to loosen up as we work into that range of motion. And so we'll build better posture, we'll increase flexibility without a lot of static stretching. Okay, so the first exercise we're gonna do here is I call it an external rotation. And so we're gonna put the band right around our wrist. I'm gonna keep my shoulder secure in the joint. I'm drawing out. It's a small movement. We're just trying to wake that muscle up. So Jasmine's here. We start from this stable shoulder position. Elbows are slightly in front of the ribcage.
As much as everybody thinks it's all like.
And then she's gonna turn out. Now the muscle she's working here, if we feel this, it's only because this is so tight. This is the opposite group. Here, on the back side of the shoulder, we have the muscles, the supraspinatus and infraspinatus that tie in here underneath the scapula, or underneath the rear delt right here. And those are the muscles we're trying to strengthen. We're not trying to feel down here, we're not trying to feel up here, right here. If we do 3 sets of 20 to 25 reps, get a nice little burn there, and stay right in that form, that's exactly what we need to do. Now the second exercise, we're gonna have Jasmine show. She's gonna take her arms all the way up straight. The temptation here is to let the shoulders slide forward. I'm gonna remind you to draw the shoulders back. This is a simple band pull apart. We're pulling back, pulling apart. And we're gonna work these rear delts here. We're gonna work the rhomboids and lower trapezius here that are drawing the shoulders down and back. So we get so shrugged up here, and people talk about storing a lot of tension in the trapezius. What we need to do is strengthen those muscles that pull everything down in order to build a better balance between those two opposing muscle groups. So that's how this small yellow band is going to help transform your posture. So we're going to take a simple long band like this. We're going to keep the elbows straight. We're going to pull all the way across the chest. Okay, my path of motion is slightly downward, but at the same time I don't bunch the shoulder up. I let that shoulder stay open, and I focus on pulling the shoulder blades back and letting the chest open up.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead at it, man.
The key part here is we're keeping the arm straight. We're not trying to get movement in the elbow. So see how this actually shortens the muscles across the back, and this lengthens the muscles across the front. It's a dynamic warm-up. We're getting the traps, rear delts, rhomboids, teres, lats, a lot of things here. Now the other thing we like to do is we want to incorporate an up and back motion and a down and back motion. So we're working all the paths of motion the shoulder likes to go through. Now a simple way to start with that is just to anchor one arm. We're going to anchor one arm by our side. I'm going to keep my thumb up on the other arm. I'm going to pull this arm up and across my body back. What I want to feel is everything around the shoulder as she pulls this arm up and back. We want to feel all the muscles around the scapula pinching down, keeping that shoulder as close to the body as possible, rather than letting the shoulder flip out of the way. We want to pull everything in and back. we go thumb down, we're internally rotated there. We're not going to get the full external rotation with the retraction that we're looking for. Just pull them up and across the body. And if we do 15 reps per each arm, we do that 3 times. Go ahead and switch arms for us, Jasmine. Show. Remember to take the other hand, the palm is facing inward or the thumb is facing up. Up and across the body. So here's our path right here, all the way up and back. Good. So again, if you're having problems with your upper back, shoulders, or neck, I got your posture prescription right here. Do these 2 exercises, this group of exercises before you do any upper body workout, and you're going to be having improved posture in no time.